smooth things over. Some things, you know what I'm saying, it's just as easy as saying sorry, I won't do it again, and do it. How y'all doing out there again? Freddie calls the chicken in. Hope everything going well with everybody as always. Everybody on up and up. The day I was just had on my mind, I wanted to talk about smoothing over things. I kind of got the idea from, like in building of a house. You notice when they lay that concrete and they smoothing it over, pretty much try to get all the air bubbles and pockets out of it. Also I used to weld, so if a pocket is in your weld, it can weaken the weld, or whenever you put a load on it, too heavy a load, it's gonna crack that weld because it had pockets of air or there's pockets in it which weaken the weld. But the key is, always to like to grind it out, and get to that bare metal and refill it up. So whenever a load is put on it, it won't fail. Just like in building a house, if that foundation ain't right, over the years, if it wasn't done right, you can see cracks on the side of your house, cracked brick, or your roof you got leaks and you can see it shifting, if something ain't done right, like I said, done like it should be, and grind it out and to it, not to the best, so that, like I said, just like with the house, you build a house, it won't crack or something bad will happen or fail. Just like a well, it won't fail if everything is done in order, and not, just because it look good or something like that. It looks smooth, it looks sure, but underneath, it be something wrong with it. Just like in life, a lot of things just can't be smoothed over. I mean, it can look good from the outside, but if the inner workings or things ain't done exactly as they should be, all I's dotted and all T's crossed, it can cause a bad accident or something will shift where it's not in the balance that it should be in, and eventually, like I say, it's going to lead to failure because the work it was a lack of work or lack of attention to something, to rush it. They rushed it, or like if you rush and build up a house too fast, like I said, if that foundation over the years it started cracking, it's gonna cause major damages that have to be fixed. I often watch some of these TV shows on people buying old houses, you end up finding everything wrong once you get in, but there's certain things are structurally have to be done for it to be sound, to even for any cosmetic work be done. That structural work got to be fixed. If it was done wrong, it got to be fixed. So I say this to say this, just because something looks good or you try to get by with something or other ways around it, a lot of people try to find things to get around it. Even myself, try to do things to get around certain things, but you just can't get around it. You gotta just keep going the straight way. There ain't no detours. And if you do that, it could cause some damage down the road if you don't take care of something. I learned that kind of, ever so often I do, get tired and lazy on certain things, but I've learned over years, that it's not good to do that because you end up still have to do the whole thing right. Far as, like I say, little small things, not no major things. with major things I've learned over the years not to go past them, but some stuff you happen to like I can wait a little while to put that off, or almost just like growing up, you clean up your room. They say clean up your room, put up them clothes. Some people that throw it all in the closet and make it look good. The room look clean, but when you open the closet, all that stuff fall out. That's because it really wasn't clean or put up like it should be. Clothes folded, not thrown in there. Neat, which will really would be clean room because it means everything. Bed back up, your clothes folded and everything in their place, not just you walk in, ain't nothing on the floor. It looks clean, look like you got a clean room, but actually you really don't have a technically clean room and sound room because you didn't throw everything into the closet. A spot, you think nobody ain't gonna go into, a spot you don't think you making, like I say, put it off for a little bit. But if somebody come in and inspect, or a parent come and inspect, and they know they open up and all this stuff fall out. They know you try to get away from doing, try to make them feel good by it when they come in. Hopefully they don't look nowhere else. They look and see it's really tickling, not clean. I hope that makes more sense than maybe the first one. But some things you just can't smooth over or smooth. Like back then you can't smooth over your parents when not getting the work done. But anyway, man, I had that idea on my head today. I said I put that out. But be thorough, man. We living in a time now, man. A lot of people want to be easy way out, and try to get away from when they say things, try to smooth it over instead of saying things like I'm sorry, try to get a way around it, try to smooth things over without just doing the simplest thing. It's crazy. Some things that be so simple, but some people make it so hard or try to smooth over things when they know they are wrong. It's just, you really waste time doing that, time wasting practices, especially when dealing with people. You don't kind of take that out your vocabulary trying to smooth things over. Some things, what I'm saying, it's just as easy as saying sorry, I won't do it again, and do it. And don't let always let this, do the talking. Let your actions, your movements, and the way you move and your actions speak louder than words. Put it that way, because a lot of people talk a whole lot, a good game, and and they action that's east to the west. And like I say, to try to smooth things, they'll do anything they can do instead of the actual right thing to do or say the right thing. They just try to smooth things over with certain things or certain little bit of thick tacks, knick-knack things instead of being straightforward and do the right thing. But anyway, man, I had that on my mind. Y'all be safe as always, and as I say, stay thankful. And I'll see y'all on the next go round. Peace out.